And we're here with the old Lego NES Build-A-Thon edition number 4 tonight.
I didn't put on any wuss tubes.
I didn't mean to go live yet. I accidentally hit the button, and once you do that, there's no going back.
Well, let me finish cleaning up this puke.
That's fine. Yo, C. Carrotson, Fire Gamer. We got 2 in the chat. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope y'all are doing well. Ghouly's here. What's up, Ghouly? Yo. New profile picture for Ghouly. I can't barely see nothing. It doesn't even look like a profile picture when I'm checking out the screen here. Just looks like a kind of a, it's a blank gray. It almost perfectly blends in with the gray background that pops up on my phone that underlays the text as I'm looking at the messages that pop up in the chat. So it almost looks like you have no profile picture at all. Sober Janutober continues for me with my Perrier pineapple.
I also have that mixed with gin.
Jess has broken her
just for tonight.
Sober Janutober, and she's having, what is that? Did you say gin?
Yeah, gin and Perrier.
Gin and Perrier. I'm just having regular old Perrier.
You're making me look like a bad person.
No, it's okay.
I had a difficult work week.
I know. Don't worry about it. All those troubles can go away for now, as we just focus in on
the Lego scan.
Yeah. Focus on the Lego scan.
I'll get on the chat in a second. I'm trying to fix my face.
That's fine. We don't have too much left. I think we can feasibly get through this. Ghouly said I'll go back to the A10. Oh, there you go. That's much easier to see. Now I can see your profile pic. But I didn't want you to have to change it on account of me, just because my ass can't see it. C. Carrotson, Triple C, says, cattle whacker. And I say, here's what we've gotten done so far. This, just to bring you back up to speed in case you forgot. Get our Mario Brothers cartridge. Put that back in there. There we go. Yeah. And this right here. This, of course, is a television set that's in progress. Old school CRT television. And this is where we left off last time, building this some sort of mobile, or a mobile, if you will. Some people say mobile, some say mobile. Ghouly said, I'm taking a break from the channel for now until further notice. From your own channel?
Maybe he doesn't want to come to yours.
Or mine? Are you taking a break from this channel? After this? Are you giving me your, not your 2 weeks notice, but your 1 stream notice? This is it? Let's see. Taking a break from your own channel until further notice. So what led to that decision for you, Ghouly?
Do you want me to put on music?
Yeah, put on some wuss tunes.
Just wuss tunes today.
Yeah, sure. Well, I don't know why you'd take a break from us. I'm just saying, if you wanted to, you're
Maybe
allowed.
you've had enough.
Yeah, some people have had enough. You might want to take a break before you turn heel like C. Carrotson. You stick around long enough, you become a heel. You show up just to spite me, just to talk shit, which I've always said you're allowed to do. I'm just saying, that's the trajectory. If you hang out long enough, you'll find that you pop in the chat and you try to make me feel bad about myself and my channel.
We don't want that.
That's what Carrotson has done. Triple C.
Is that his new name?
Well, no, that's what I called him because
Or, I mean,
he's
his new nickname.
yeah, Triple C. C. Carrotson.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember the playlist that we always did. I know it started with the V.
Triple C said Warrior is the real talent. Warrior's a hack.
Hey,
Warrior's a hack and a has-been.
this is called Royalty Free Lighthearted D&D.
No.
But it's that same person that played the other songs that you liked.
Okay. Ghoulie said Carrot has basically made Warrior his god.
He has.
I think Carrot does worship Warrior. He's gonna start the official Warrior cult. Set up. What do you call them? Not statues. What do you call them? Altars. Warrior altars.
I need to
you're
push
right.
the Bluetooth button on
Oh,
that.
yeah. It's got to be turned on first.
Yeah.
There you go. Are you connected?
It should be. I'm about to.
He is a god, says Triple C, says Carrot. So anyway, Ghoulie, you said you're taking a break from your channel. You guys might have noticed I haven't been on my channel since last week. Didn't upload a single video this week, and I didn't go live at all. And you might be wondering what's going on. What's up with you? What have you been up to? You've been slacking off? You've been playing games offline? Is that what you've been up to? No, that's not what I've been up to. I'm hard at work on this video game. Rather getting myself to a position where I'm able to create the video game that I would like to make. And I have every day bigger and bigger plans for it, and bigger and bolder ideas for what happens when this game is ready to be unleashed upon the world. The Atari game, of course, that I'm working on. And I'm very excited about it. I can't wait until it's at a point where I can actually share a bunch of information and tell you just what's going on, just what's up, and what the vision for that particular game is. I think it's going to be pretty fantastic. I'm very confident, but there's a lot of work to do, and it's I was telling Jess, I think that it is probably the most difficult thing that I have ever tried learning in my life. Not simply how to create a game, because there are easier ways to do it too. There are easier ways to do it. But I am steeping myself in the methods of old, in the old school way, and really trying to wrap my brain around how all this stuff works. And like I said, it's no joke.
Your hair looks nice today.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Mr. Jorfus. How are you doing?
Hello.
Ghoulie said, ooh, I got some updates for y'all.
Oh,
You got updates, huh? Well, I still haven't heard why you're taking a break from your channel.
maybe he's telling us about the lady. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Could be. I missed it.
Carrot's just hailing warrior.
Carrot said I was fired. I missed
saw
that. Okay, let's get our next bag going here.
Which one?
Bag number 14, it looks like.
These are all the same piece, so you don't have to worry about sorting. They're all the same.
Oh, geez, look at this.
Maybe I can help you with these ones.
What in the world? You're just supposed to snap a bunch of them
Yeah, I can do that too.
one after the damn next.
Right?
How many? 30 apiece. Okay. 2,
You're not allowed to count.
3. Oh, I can still count. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 8, 9, 10, 11,
What's that noise you're making?
12, 13, 14, 15. Who's gonna win?
A break is because people weren't following his rules in the comments, and he also ran out of ideas, says Ghoulie.
19.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, 20. What kind of rules were they breaking? 1,
And then C Carrot says Nick do a collab with Chad Ward and
3, 4. I wish. That would be a dream. 7,
Mr. Jorfus says, did you know that
9.
flies eat poop and garbage?
Poop and garbage. Flies do? Yeah, I knew that. I've seen flies hovering around shit and garbage before. So I have heard that. I do know that much. I don't know much.
Oh, that was his joke of the night.
What?
What I just said.
That flies hover or eat poop and garbage?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much. How does that go? I'm thinking what the fly would sing.
What? Oh,
But I know I love
love
poop.
poop. Yeah.
Mhm. What is this? What is this gonna do here? We need our next bag already.
Well, do you want to finish these? Oh, there's another part, he says. Oh, did I miss it?
Maybe it got blocked by YouTube.
If there was
again.
another part that you already sent, it's not showing.
It's been blocked by the YouTube overlords once again. Jorfus, you gotta tone down your content because YouTube does not like what you're coming in here with.
He said, YouTube!
You are too intense for YouTube. With your X-rated jokes.
And then Garrett said he's talking to Ghoulie and says that you gotta let people express themselves in the chat, and you shouldn't need to moderate it. Just let them say what they need to say.
Well, what were they saying that was... Did he say what was...
He said they weren't being respectful to each other, and they weren't letting him handle stuff. And then...
Here's my take on that. I would prefer it if you were all respectful towards each other, but clearly, when you have people like Carrot hanging around, you know not everyone's going to be respectful. But I always say, stop by, hang out, enjoy some good times, talk some shit if you want to. You want to swing by and talk shit? You go ahead. You do that if that's how you want to enjoy yourself. If you go too far, then we can just have you removed by a wrench. As for comments, I don't really. I've had people.
He says it was against someone's religious beliefs.
Oh, I see. Well,
We have to do this 15 times.
have to do what?
This.
You connect these.
This step.
Oh.
You have to make 15 of these.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, everyone's got to decide what they're going to allow on their channel. I always take the old sunlight's the best disinfectant approach. And I say if someone wants to come in and out themselves as an ignoramus, then, you know, then that's their prerogative. I don't really, again, I would prefer people be nice to each other. I would prefer friendships to be made and fun times to be had. But I think if someone wants to come in and permanent, you know, you got to know if you go into a chat, or really more of a comment section. If you go into a comment section and you start saying ignorant things to people, it's almost like deleting it is doing the person a favor, because you're taking the record of that away in some sense.
Instead of letting them look like an asshole.
Yeah, if you leave it up there for the world to see, it's like, look what this dickhead came in and said, you know? And then you can allow the ratioing to happen. You can allow, that's like nature setting things straight. A good old ratio.
Jorfus has a new joke.
Jorfus has
clean joke.
Jorfus has a new clean joke. Let's hear it.
Some people eat snails. They must not like fast food.
That's good. Not so good when it happens in real life. Like the guy who blended up the snails.
Yeah.
Or slugs. Those were slugs. The guy who was blending up slugs and putting them in his fiance's food and poisoning her.
That was not a good time.
You got to be a real piece of shit. A real piece of work. I hope you don't blend up slugs and put them into my
I've already
food.
been doing it.
Well,
So I've been doing this whole time. That's why you feel weird.
yeah. I had my suspicions. I should have known. Kind of fool am I.
I know somebody who could use some slugs.
The Slug King.
Yeah.
Exasperation.
Yeah. Breathing in the good air.
The good air. We're not outside. That's
Well.
what people say about the great outdoors.
Just any air is good right now.
You got to go to a state park like Yosemite or Yellowstone, right?
Something like that.
But there's all these stories about people going missing at the
Where?
big national parks. You ever hear about this? Eh?
Why did you say that so normally? I don't think I've ever heard you say, "Oh, did you hear about this?" in the regular voice.
I caught my own self off guard.
I know, it was shocking. I think we need to reevaluate our relationship. You're not the man I once knew.
Forgetting your own bit back in the nose cabs.
Not forgetting your own bit.
But have you?
What? I forget now. What was it?
The people going missing at all the state parks.
Like recently or just over the course of forever?
Like it's a thing. There's like conspiracies about it. Like
So I think
people
it's
don't
like
understand what's
Bigfoot
happening.
or like bears.
No one knows. A
Murderers.
government cover up, aliens.
Ooh. I think didn't William Shatner talk about that on his show?
Star Trek?
No, his new show. He has like an unexplained weird things on Netflix. It's kind of like an unsolved mystery, but he talks about like chupacabras and
William Shatner?
Yes.
And it's a new show?
It's like a series, like every.
Well, no, I'm just saying, is it like it's not a rerun from?
No. It's like Unsolved Mysteries, but it's not.
I get what you're
murders.
saying. I'm just asking you if it was like actually produced in like the last year or so.
It's on. It's like a new thing, probably within a year. It's on Netflix, and each episode's like 30 minutes, and he features like an urban legend or like a weird place where strange things happen, like that.
You know, the man's in his 90s now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like 91, I think.
He's still. He looks like he's looked for a while.
Well,
There was a while where he was looking like my grandma, but he's looking better than that.
that's pretty good if you get to 90 and you start looking better than you did in your 80s.
Carrot wants to know, did your tat sleeve get bigger or did his eyes get better? Maybe it's just your muscles are big today.
My forearm is hulking today, so.
It does look extra bulky.
Does it?
Maybe you normally have on longer sleeves.
I don't know.
Maybe you're looking pretty juiced right there. Did you take some steroids before we started?
Been supplementing with
Crack?
yeah, with crack.
Wait, what was the smack?
Yeah, I've been supplementing with smack.
I
I've been
had,
doing smack before my workouts.
you know, my client Jetty, the dude that comes in a lot.
Yeah.
Today, I was asking, you were kind of joking around, and I was like, hey, do you like doing math? But I said it kind of quietly and mumbly, and he just stopped what he was doing, looked at me with the most confused look on his face, and he's like, what did you just say? And I said, math. Do you like doing math? Because I figured out that he thought I said math. And he's like, oh my God, I thought you were just about to ask me if I wanted to do math. And it was very silly. And he did not stop joking about it the whole day.
Well, I'm glad you didn't ask him about the meth.
Yeah, we made a good joke like, well, thought you'd never ask. Let's get this thing started. Dorfa said, you hear that Andrew got arrested? And then Carrot said, Tate, that was like a month ago. And Ghoulie says, was something on the news, Kev? Oh, was something in the news, Kev.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Dorfa says, is this a TV build or a train rail build? What do you think this is making? Oh, it's the sliding screen,
the
so
sliding,
you can rotate it.
The
Okay.
revolving screen, yeah. That whole thing.
And Carrot wanted to know what cryptic you believe in, if any.
Oh.
Bigfoot, Chupacabra.
I don't know. I mean, they could all be out there, really. It's just, I'm open to all the fuckers being real. You know.
I'm partial to the Mothman. Just not if he's real or not, but I think that story is intriguing.
Yeah, it's a cool story.
And I saw the Mothman once.
Oh yeah, that one time. I hope you didn't actually see the Mothman.
I saw something fucking weird. I think it was a figment of my imagination with my whatever brain state.
My favorite. I think Bigfoot's kind of overrated. I don't really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't super get into Bigfoot.
Carrot says you're on smack.
I think Bigfoot's on smack. Probably wouldn't want to run into Bigfoot when he's on smack.
Carrot says, Jesse, we need to cook. But he put full R's in parentheses.
Clever.
Yes, it is very clever. And then Ghoulie says, surprisingly, there's a cryptid in Georgia. His name is Altamaha.
I
I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Never heard of that one.
Me neither.
What's he up to? We just watched, speaking of Breaking Bad, we just watched, I had Jess check out this video of Aaron Paul showing off his home.
Oh, it was upsetting.
It's so cozy, though. I would highly recommend it. If you
want to feel terrible about your own life.
I don't think so.
Really?
Make yourself a cup of hot cocoa and get in your Snuggie and snuggle up on your local couch and just watch this video of Aaron Paul and his wife showing off their home. It's incredible. It really
and all
is.
the time I'm like, well, they clearly don't have children. And they do. How are they doing that? There was like candles. I just imagine like our kids and just like the house would burn down.
Well, the baby. They said it was a baby.
No, it was running around. It's probably Emerson's age, maybe a little smaller, probably 3.
They probably cage it in, you know, with the like octagon thing that we've got. They're not letting them go near the candles on the steps, especially like the hardwood steps. I doubt it, you know.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Bag 16.
Oh, whoop.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Isn't that a song?
Our truth.
Mm.
Just one of these, I guess. Are we missing some pieces?
What are you looking for?
Long gray pieces. Is there a 16 number 2?
I don't think so.
Is it
but
one of those
something-
gimmicks?
Something fell on the ground, so let me look.
They like to do that sometimes.
Yep. No, wait, that might be. Well. Yep.
A 16 number 2 for no reason.
They have big enough. These could have all fit in the same bag.
I know.
Oh, he said I said it right. Jorfus says we have one too. It's called Nahuelito. And then Ghoulie says good old Altamaha is like the Loch Ness monster, except for he haunts the Altamaha River. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
And Carrot says, my name is Warrior Valars. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane. This is my confession. My owner, Nick, has been forcing me to cook smack. Very funny.
He figured it out. Oops. That's why we have Warrior. We force him to cook smack for us. We don't have any cryptids around here, do we? I can't think of any. There are a lot of like ghost stories in Ohio, but as far as like a cryptid, there's not like an urban legend around here that people go nuts over.
I'm just trying to think. No. I think in Morrow, there's some kind of creature that I've heard people repetitively talk about. I can't remember what it is. Some sort of, white critter of hybrid of some kind.
A white hybrid.
Abby would know it. She knows all about all those things.
Growing up, like not in the town we lived in, but nearby, there was supposedly this old country road, kind of over by the mall.
Yeah.
And there's off of 741. There's this road. They say if you drive down this road and you keep going for several miles, then you run into an albino town.
A whole town?
Oh, yes, like a small little village that only albino people lived in, and they would angrily run you off if you were to drive back there.
It's kind of messed up.
They did not like visitors to come and fuck with them.
That's sad.
No offense to any albino folks out there. I do find there's something about the way that they look that's like unsettling to my stomach. It's not like I don't have like I have nothing against them,
Yeah.
if you're an albino, but there's like a reaction, like it gives me a sort of guttural reaction when I think it's like the eyes, because they have like these very distinct looking eyes, and they usually have.
And their eyelashes are typically white, so you
Yeah.
don't see like the dark from the eyelash, and then they have that kind of like pink texture. It's kind of like a
Yeah, it's like pink.
a nocturnal, like a nocturnal critter, has that kind of similar,
Yeah.
like a mouse or, you know, Carrot's favorite.
Carrot's favorite?
Rats. Rats are Carrot's favorite. They're like a bunny rabbit, and they kind of have that, like, eye color thing. Orange eyes. Carrot says they don't have cryptids, but they have crackheads, which are weirder. Carrot told you to go to Albino Town. He wants to see what happens.
I'm not going to Albino Town. We won't be doing that on this channel.
Carrot says, Nick, have you changed your mind on sorting?
I might have changed my mind on sorting at this point. Because, well, as long as I can tell the pieces apart, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like these are varied enough to where I'm able to, my eyes work well enough to where I can just pick out what I need. If they were all very similar shapes and colors, then sorting might be a worthwhile endeavor, I think. Does that make sense?
Stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That's what Carrot says.
What?
Because you don't sort anymore. He
Oh.
won. He won the battle.
Well,
He changed his mind.
hey, I'm not a completely stubborn son of a bitch.
And Carrie says that rats are cooler than poosy bunny rabbits. That's not true. Bunny rabbits reign supreme. Mr. Dorfus says we have the Lebison to a man that transforms into a wolf at night. A werewolf.
I thought that was just a French bison. Le bison.
No, Lebison.
Oh.
I could have said it wrong too. Lobizon.
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 And what is it again?
A man that transforms into a wolf.
That's just a werewolf.
That's what I said.
Who's your favorite werewolf? You guys in the chat got a favorite werewolf? Or werewolf movie?
See, Carrotson says, I'm a man that transforms into a carrot at night.
Wasn't that a... I thought there was a story about that. Like a vampire carrot.
Are you thinking of the animated cartoon? Is it animated? There's like a Netflix special. It's like a Halloween thing by Pixar. I think it's the Shrek's. It's one of the Shrek's spooky tales, and it's like carrots, and the carrot like bites, and all these zombie carrots start going crazy and attacking.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
There's tons of like angry zombie carrots in it.
That sounds familiar now.
I can't remember what makes them go crazy. What makes all the carrots rise and start attacking.
Maybe it was because people are fucking with him.
Could be. He said put the carrot signal in the sky. Ghoulie says, "Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, carrot man." Mr. Dorfus says, is the seventh male child of a marriage which presents said condition, and he is condemned to wander transformed into a wolf on the nights of the full moon.
Yeah, that's your old-fashioned traditional wolf man. Werewolf. Wolfman's got nards, as they say in Monster Squad.
And Carrot says he's not allowed to use the theme song legally, Ghoulie. They'll sue the shit out of him.
Which theme song?
The Batman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They will sue me. They'll come after my house and home. I remember, speaking of house and home, remember when we saw He Is Legend and their guitar player was wearing a shirt, and on the front it said, I will 100% eat you out.
Uh-huh.
But then on the back it said, of house and home.
Oh. I do kind of remember that.
That's a good shirt. It's a good novelty shirt.
It wasn't the singer, right? It was like
No, it was the
bass
guitar player.
Guitar, yeah.
Yeah.
You might have said that, but I was reading the chat. Ghoulie says, update on my situation with another human who is female.
Oh.
I'm making moves and we are really comfortable with each other. I think things are starting to heat up.
Nice.
Yay!
Everyone a round of applause
Yes.
for Ghoulie.
Well, that's what Jorfa said, is clapping sounds.
Clapping sounds?
Hopefully in a round of applause sort of manner.
Yeah. Great job, Ghoulie. I'm glad to hear that.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Have you had any particular moments of what would you say? Any moments of romance where you felt like you're really moving in the right direction? Anything in particular that's happened? A moment where you're both walking side by side close to each other and your hands graze for just a second and the sunset twinkles into the sky, just nice.
Mr. Jorfa says, if you know what I mean. He was the one that said clapping sounds. Come on. Carrot says applause, real clapping sounds. And Ghoulie says we're just cheering in the bedroom. I don't know what that's code for.
Cheering?
Like, woohoo!
Yeah.
Why would you be cheering?
Hmm? What do you mean, why would
What's
you
that
be cheering?
code for?
What's what code for? Cheering?
Cheering in the bedroom.
What do you think it's code for?
Well, he says that they're... Oh, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm old. I don't understand the lingo of the children these days.
What, cheering?
Yes.
They're cheering in the bedroom. Yay!
Why would you be doing that? Your extra good nap?
Yeah. Had an extra good nap. Yay! What a nap! So cozy. Hooray! I've never been cozier in my life.
Oh, you said he meant clapping.
Oh.
Two children? What is going on here?
Clapping in the bedroom.
Round of applause for a job well done.
Yeah.
For the good nap.
Yeah.
For the good, wholesome nap.
You ever wake up so well rested, Kevius? Give yourself a round of applause.
Stop. I hate you. Okay. What kind of idiot would do that? Can you imagine the real life version of that?
I'd do that.
You would?
Yeah. I'll have to try and remember next time I have a really good sleep. Wake up and just give myself a round of applause.
You're gonna freak me out. Carrot also says too young to be doing that.
I'm not here to tell people what to do.
I am. Don't do that.
Just
No, I'm kidding. I don't care.
just hold hands.
Yeah. And clap your hands together.
Yeah. Hold your hands together and clap your hands like patty cake. That's a nice, safe, acceptable activity for everyone to do.
He said he had a good moment tonight over text, and they got really deep and personal in their conversation, and they really cheered each other up. We've even guaranteed each other.
What does that mean?
Oh, a big hug on Sunday.
Oh. On Sunday. Okay. Great.
And then he says, oh, I'll patty the cake. Wink, wink, wink. What are these things? Stop it! No!
They're gonna get a nice deck of cards and play a few rounds of Go Fish.
No.
I'll tell you what, if you want a nice date, prepare a marathon session of pear cheesy.
Not per cheesy.
Almost done with this this silly step that we're on here. And then we're gonna have to decorate the damn background.
The what?
Background. This is gonna be turned into a level
That's true.
that our Mario character is gonna have to jump along through. It's got different conclusions that you can jump to. I would buy a jump to conclusions mat if they actually made one.
Would you?
Yeah. Whoops. That wasn't right. That's right. Well, stupid. Would you guys use a jump to conclusions mat? Like in Office Space? It's
Mr. Dorfus was telling him Ghoulie to go for it.
Oh.
Carrot said Parcheesi.
Hmm.
Ghoulie says, hey, want to come over to my place? I got the entire lore of FNAF up and ready to watch. I know you're into those dramas. All the babes will want me now.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Mr. Dorfus says, Mario on an 80s TV back in the news. Too bad he's not trying to swoon you.
What do you call a bad game of Parcheesi?
A bad game?
Yeah. It doesn't go the way you want it to.
I don't know.
That would be a game of sub-Parcheesi.
Stop it. Why do you have to say it in that voice?
Let's do bag number 17 now.
This almost looks like a few chocolate bears.
Oh.
Why is Martin Calawacker coming out all night tonight?
You never know who's going to visit.
Multiple personality bunch of crap.
Yeah.
Here, I'll help you with the chocolate bars.
We need 5 of these. Look at all these little pieces.
Mine look all shitty. Can you ride with me to the farm in the morning?
Yeah, I
And
think.
to the shop? So you can assist me. Making sure I don't get swindled through a loop-de-loop. Swindling. Chocolate bars. I don't want to get swooped up by chocolate bars.
Oh. Look at all these.
Why do you have so many? Oh, you're supposed to do... Oh, wait. We've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, we got 5 of these. Wait, well, you're doing one.
Everyone unsub. I don't know why.
Why would you unsub?
Probably because of the Parcheesi joke. And Ghoulie wants to know, he asked Martin Calawacker where Deathbed Grandpa was. And then Jorfus says that Parcheesi looks like Ludo. And then he says, you both are going to a farm? Yes, we make a trip to a local farm every Saturday
to get
to
our
purchase
Farm fresh milk.
our herd share
Yeah.
farm fresh certified raw milk.
Who's talking about Ludo? Oh, Ludo. Oh. You like the
I thought
Ludo
it was,
shuffle?
Isn't it Lido? It's the Lido shuffle.
I know, I was doing a take on it.
Oh, I see. I thought you just misspoke.
You know, if the star of Legally Blonde were here because she had purchased this set, then all of these on the table would actually be Reese's Pieces.
This is Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Oh. They're not hers, though. I mean, I guess.
I said if she had purchased the set, these would be Reese's Pieces.
I don't like you. can't get this to not be wiggly and stupid looking.
You gotta even it out.
I was trying to.
Oh, Lido! You like the Lido shuffle?
Yeah. I also, just a forewarning, I mistakenly told there was a Limp Bizkit song that came on
Mm-hmm.
right after Dale was talking about music stuff at work, about you guys playing stuff together, and he's like, "What? Why is Limp Bizkit just coming on right now?" And I mentioned that you do a pretty good Limp Bizkit impersonation. He's like, "How did I not know this?" So he said he's not going on the rest of his life without never hearing that. So whenever you guys play together, he's probably gonna ask you to do that.
Maybe we can cover Nookie.
Oh no, anything with that.
Remember when me and Bender were covering Hinder?
Yes, I hated that. You did it every stupid show.
Lips of an Angel.
Mm-hmm. Ghoulie says, Nick, this is why I don't bring my girl to the streams.
Why? What? Because I was telling Reese Witherspoon jokes?
I don't remember which part.
Or because of the Lido shuffle?
Yeah. Mr. Dorfus says, good idea to buy milk at a farm. It's better and fresh.
That's exactly true.
Yes, it's very good milk. It is probably more than double the price that you would pay at the grocery. And we buy 5 gallons of it every week.
Don't they say double the flavor, double the fun?
I don't think they're talking about milk.
Oh.
Subpar jokes and stupid Reese's Pieces.
Hey!
That's what Ghoulie said. And Carrot said I did it for the nookie.
Yeah. So you can take that cookie.
Mm-mm.
I remember when that was
#1 on TRL.
for who knows how many weeks in a row.
You guys know TRL? Do you remember TRL? Total Request Live.
Stop!
I remember watching Total Request Live.
Gets worse every time. How do you do that with your mouth?
You like have to make your tongue get trapped when you're.
I know. So it sounds like it's like somebody's holding it hostage when you're trying to talk. Mr. Dorfus says we are cooking a cookie. Who is? Who's cooking a cookie? Your family?
Do you like the new show with
Carson Daly.
What new show? Oh, the bar, whatever?
Yeah,
No.
Luke? No, it's not Luke Bryan. Is it?
Yeah.
Luke Bryan.
No.
Who's the other guy?
No, not Luke Bryan. It's the Gwen Stefani's husband.
Yeah, what's his name?
That's not Luke Bryan.
It's something like Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah, because Luke Bryan's newer.
Blake Shelton?
Blake Shelton, yeah. They do have a very similar
Yeah.
name.
Luke Bryan. Blake Shelton.
Yeah.
It sounds like it could be the same guy.
That's these, but I didn't do these. You only do that?
I did one of them.
My eyes hurt.
How's come? No.
Dry. They're dry eyes. They're dries.
No.
Bless you.
Ploof.
I need to make a nadu. You didn't do that, right? Oh, yeah, you did.
What?
I see now. Yeah, you're good. I was still looking at this page.
Oh.
Hey, Martin, can you tell us about your Vietnam stories?
Who wants to know Vietnam stories?
Ghoulie. And Jarvis also said, bless you.
No. I think Vietnam was a little after Martin's time. I think he was
You
well
always
beyond that.
Didn't you always say he was a World War II veteran?
Might be a World War I veteran. Might have fought in both wars.
Maybe all the wars.
Some people did that. Survive World War I, just end up in World War II.
Carrot says pop culture definitely went to Nam.
No, he's too old for Nam. Those were some young whippersnappers going over there.
It's probably a couple older guys, yeah.
Well,
There had to be some older guys. Ah. What war did Deathbed Grandpa serve in? The Holy Wars.
all of them.
All of them, every
Yeah.
war that's ever. He's been on his deathbed the whole time.
That's why they send him.
Because he's already on his deathbed. Somehow he doesn't die.
Yeah.
It's like Ric Flair.
Mm-hmm. Did you do the little
I'm
blue
doing
pieces
7.
yet?
I didn't do
Oh,
whatever
you're
that
not
is.
doing that yet. Okay, well.
I can't see over there.
Okay.
What is that? Eminem?
Yeah.
The Eminem ripoff guy?
Yeah.
Are you impersonating the Eminem impersonator?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly how I knew what that was. It's weird. How can you impersonate an impersonator and I'll know what it is?
I guess I did a good impersonation of the impersonation.
Yes, it's fucking weird, man. Carrot says he was the bugle boy. He was the kamikaze plane, says Ghoulie.
The planes themselves,
Yeah,
Deathbed Grandpa was.
Yeah.
They were flying Deathbed Grandpa
Yeah.
in.
on his deathbed. Carrot says you send a man with nothing to lose.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I might have made too many of these. It says 7. And I just can't. There's 7 here.
Okay.
Just see what happens.
Let's see. Skip Bow. You ever play Skip Bow?
Yeah, sometimes.
I've never played that game.
Jorfa says I got great news.
What's your great news?
On February 2nd, hold on, he's going to get his yellow belt at Kung Fu.
Hey, congratulations.
That's pretty exciting.
Congratulations to you.
That's a great accomplishment.
Is that the only martial arts that you engage in? You do any other disciplines or practices of martial arts? Any other martial arts practitioners here hanging out tonight? Yeah, those are there.
Only Kung Fu, he says.
Only Kung Fu. Now we need 6 of these. And they all have to be filled in with Reese's Pieces. Hold on, wait.
I'm just getting the bag open.
Don't confuse everybody.
I won't. Oh, look at the not the marshmallow. Look at the mushroom coming out.
The Squishmallow.
Mhm.
What? Hey, hold on. Yeah. I have a question for the chat.
What?
If I were to get on at some different points during the week, because I think I'm gonna have to press pause momentarily on Sega Mania, just because the setup to do those streams, believe it or not, takes a little bit more time than I feel like I need to. I'd like to still get on and play some stuff, but I need to basically be able to at the drop of a hat just be like, okay, I'm going to stream this game and jump on without a bunch of prep work. When I'm preparing the Sega Mania thing, I have to go in, I have to modify the background, I have to you know, Photoshop the review, I have to create a new thumbnail. I gotta do all this stuff, and it doesn't seem like it should take very long, but you know, it ends up being, you know, well, then I also try to look up the fun facts and all that stuff. So all together, it's like, all right, I'll stream, and then I've got an hour and a half sometimes of shit to do before I can actually get started. And I'd still like to get on and play some things right now, but I need to be able to do it at a, like I said, a more momentary, at a moment's notice. Let's say that. Without a bunch of prep work. So a game that I can just load up and play that people might be interested to come in and watch and hang out. Stuff like that. I was thinking about playing Death Stranding again.
Oh, goodness. Again? You run around with a pack on your back?
Uh-huh.
200 years?
Well, again, but I don't have to play it for like 5 hours at a time. I could get on and do a little shit and then hop off. Or I could play some of the Evercade games. I wanted to do an Evercade series like I'm doing with Sega Mania, because there's an Evercade magazine that I've picked up. And I thought that would be cool to do too, but I've got all these fucking things I'm working on. I can't do them all simultaneously, unfortunately.
You were struggling to find time to sleep properly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So now we got to put our...
And to give ourselves a round of applauses for our good naps. How about I'll do this side? I wonder why these are green.
Huh?
Wait,
Because that's what you do right here first. We got to
go.
Yeah. Got to go in sequence. So you can start putting some on at the top.
Kara said which one? Sonic Stranding?
Yeah, we could go back and play more of that. Or just actual Death Stranding. But I've been listening to Kojima's podcast, and it's made me want to go back and play Death Stranding again. Also made me want to go back and play all the Metal Gear games again, which I haven't done for years now. That could be fun over a period of time. 4? Yeah. And then a 6-piece. And a 1-piece. Wait. Oh, we need another 1-piece right here on top of that one.
Ghoulie says health comes first. Mr. Dorfer says, how about SCP containment breach?
I think I've got that in my Steam library.
So was your question more like when would be what were you asking exactly?
I was asking what would people like to see? What would be a fun thing to stream?
Oh, I see.
Not
when would be an ideal time. I thought that's what you asked.
No. I was asking what would be ideal to stream. What would be fun to, in a more casual sense, to just get on and do a little bit of here and there's.
I'm just helping you. You can keep going if you want.
We got all these going all the way up. One of these at the top of that row, or column. Since we're moving vertically, these are columns. Did you know that?
I unhooked that with my big bulky finger.
Don't do that. Don't ever do that. That's mean.
Postal 2 will get you demonetized for sure. Ghoulie likes the Lego streams. Carrot says Metal Gear Solid 2, the best in the series in his opinion.
My favorite is number 5. Mambo number 5.
I can't do it. Fix that.
But that's always a heated debate when you're talking Metal Gear with Metal Gear fans. Everyone's got their favorite, and I can see the merits in just about all of them, you know. What's next now? I don't feel like Peace Walker gets enough credit. That was a badass game.
Do you want to form?
What did it say?
Do you want to form? No. I was trying to look at a message and it pulled up a stupid video.
Oh. Do you want porn vanilla?
No, it's not porn vanilla. Not porn vanilla. Mr. Dorfa says it's okay to get a break. Less sleep, too much screens will give you bad health. I've been telling him that so many times.
Well.
He says, so take a break. And Carrot says, Nick, that's an unpopular opinion. I really wanted to like Guns of the Patriots, but man, it was hard to like that game.
Who said that?
Carrot.
You didn't like that one? There's not a single Metal Gear game that I did not like. Actually, that I didn't. Yeah. I don't know. I had a good time with each one, and I feel like each one is unique. That's something that you can. That's what I think is exciting about the prospect of Death Stranding 2, is that Kojima does not rest on his laurels, and I'm really intrigued to find out what he does differently with Death Stranding number 2. And I know there are a bunch of people, oh, there's a walking simulator and go deliver fucking packages. Like, no, it's a fantastic game. There's like, but it's a different kind of reward system in that one. The reward, aside from getting to experience the story as it unfolds, was building the world back up and connecting people back together again, and building the highways and the highways and the byways, and doing all the things you can do, building, you know, your little bridges and walking all across the land.
Mr. Dorcas says, I know one High on Life is so popular, so when you get enough energy, play High on Life.
High on Life.
Carrot says Guns of the Patriots might be the only one I disliked. Felt really fucking weird, like a fever dream. 2 felt weird too, with Vamp and the final boss Ray fight. But GOTP felt beyond that.
Well, I mean, they all have like their fever dreamish elements to them. And there's that section, even in Metal Gear Solid 5, when you encounter the Burning Man, you know, it's almost like a horror movie for a few minutes through that section when you're going to allow me to continue. Wait, get back around there. There you go. All right, that's good. There we go. That's it. That's here. We did dat and dat. We got dat. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait. Are we... What am I...
You're supposed to be looking at the orange piece.
on. Something terrible has happened.
Only just now. Yeah, you only mucked it up right there.
Now it's trying to take the whole damn thing with me. There.
You're loose right here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're here. You're right there. That was right. You're supposed to have a brown square. Wait.
Right. Huh?
Oh yeah, a brown square.
Here and here. That is supposed to be a brown square, eh?
Yeah. And then I blew one of those.
Right there.
I can't do it.
I
And
didn't
then another
do
one. And then another one. And then another one.
Another one, another one, another one.
Carrot says that Warrior orchestrated that and sabotaged the stream.
I'm surprised he would say anything negative about Warrior.
I know. Green. I want to do the green one.
Oh, go ahead.
It's a nice green color that I like.
Here.
Here you can do number 3.
Tranks. Ah. We got this and a 2-piece. Jess, what do you think of toupees? Do you like a nice toupee?
No, I'd rather not.
What?
I said no, I'd rather not.
You'd rather not what? Even think about them?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather not entertain a toupee.
How do you guys in the chat feel about a nice toupee?
Just get yourself a good hat if you're worried about it.
What if you got a hat that looked like a toupee?
That is what a toupee is.
No.
All toupees are hats that look like toupees. Why's it gotta be called that? It's like supposed to be a fancy thing. That can't just be like a clump of hair that you put on yourself. Your hair clump.
This is a toupee. Some people call it a hairpiece. Some people call it a wig.
Dorfus says 2 pies. And Carrot says just go bald. I agree.
I bet.
Gotta part ways with it.
You say that now, Carrot, but I bet at the first sign of thinning, you're gonna run out and get yourself a nice wet toupee to throw
Why
up
is
on
it
top.
wet? Why is it wet? Why? I don't like that.
A nice
Stop.
sloppy wet toupee to throw on top of your noggin.
I hate that.
What?
You.
Why do you hate a sloppy wet toupee?
Why are you laughing about that? Ridiculous.
Nice and fancy. You could sop it up with lotion.
What are you talking about?
You slop it up with lotion and ointment.
Like a mop? What do you mean?
No, not a mop. I'm talking
Like
about
using it as a mop.
No.
Like a lotion mop of hair. It's disgusting. Why have you created this?
Not a lotion mop. No. It's a nice a sloppy wet toupee
Why?
to slop on your head.
Why? See what
Because you
lack of sleep does to a person?
You slop it up with lotions and tinctures and
No.
ointments, colognes.
And then do what with it?
Just slop it on there. You slop it on your old bald head. Your big sloppy wet toupee. Very impressive. Very impressive. Be the talk of the town.
You know what makes this monstrous work week even better?
Was that?
Going in at 10 tomorrow. Maybe we can get breakfast on the way.
Maybe.
And a coffee. And that'll make a nice perk to the fact that we have to wake up early on the one day we were able to sleep in.
Yeah. Putting some little...
Carrot
Fun.
says sloppy wet toppy on your noggin.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Toppy is slang for toupee. And then Jorfus says a wig is like wearing a mop on your head.
But you can mitigate that by making it nice and sloppy and wet.
Yuck.
What?
The sloppy and the wet. It's yucky.
It's a sloppy wet toupee, and I love it.
No.
Toast of the town. Be an absolute baller. You want to get the ladies, there it is. Sloppy wet toupee right on your dome.
No.
Who can resist?
Everybody. Oh, you already did that one.
Answer, no one. You walk up to
Look at the cute turtle shell.
yeah, you can put that right up there. You walk up to whoever you want to wearing your sloppy wet toupee, and it's game over. You got yourself a wife. There you go, Ghoulie. You want the ultimate romance hack? Sloppy wet toupee. Oiled up, slopped up, with lotions,
Yep.
tinctures.
Stop saying tinctures.
Ointments, topical creams.
Stop. You're getting too carried away.
How?
Why are we doing another level of blocks on top of blocks?
Because it's stacks and stacks of racks and racks.
But why though? Why are we doing another row?
I don't know, because it's what they said to do, Jess.
You might have to stop after this bait. And finish the rest to Miru.
No.
I'm so sleepy. I've had such a long week. I have two. I'm not gonna get to sleep in tomorrow like I thought.
Jess just wants me to retire to the bedroom and read Musashi until I fall asleep.
I don't want to make you do that. Why would you even say that about me? I'm not gonna make you eat musashi. I don't know what that is.
Eat.
I
Did you
don't
say
know what you
eat?
said.
I said read.
Oh. Jorfa says tomorrow I want you to sleep at least 8 hours and have healthy food, make exercise, and relax a little to have more energy. Well, we've done good with our food for quite a while. We were doing great with our exercise until this week. We've been slacking, and I don't know the last time either of us got 8 hours of sleep in the last 6 years.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with 6.5, but not at this rate. I gotta get up at. I'm gonna leave the house at 9. That's already. We have to leave 8 hours from now.
Yeah.
So.
Jess wants to call it.
Well,
She said, that's it.
Jorfus wants us to get some rest, and we do the Lego streams on Friday and Saturday night. And if we finish it tonight, we won't have anything for tomorrow.
We've got more sets.
Well, we can finish this, hang out, play with it, and then maybe talk about whatever we're starting next. Maybe open something up, get it going, do a bag or two.
No, because that'll require a new video altogether.
Okay, well, we can finish it up, and then you can tell jokes or something. You can tell bad jokes that everybody's gonna hate.
All right.
Pooper divorce. Hi, Joe's World. No way, Epic Mario, Nintendo, Lego. You came just at the very end. We have one more. We have 3 bags left that we're gonna finish tomorrow to finish this section, and then attach it to the television set.
And then whatever the top of the set is. Gotta make the top of the set.
Yeah.
Can't just be empty.
That's true.
Maybe I'll get on here tomorrow night with a sloppy, wet toupee on my head.
You're not gonna do that.
Covered
On top
in,
of your regular hairy hair,
yeah, covered in
yogurt.
yogurt, and lotion, and tinctures, and ointments.
That would be the most disgusting thing that
You
could
think?
happen. Yes.
Maybe a little peanut butter spread in there.
No, Joe's World said hamburger.
Yeah, I throw a little hamburger in, mix it in for posterity.
Sounds good to me.
Give the future generations something to shoot for.
Yeah. Sounds nice.
Well, I guess we'll come back tomorrow and finish up our little scene here and then put it through the cranking device so we can play Mario Brothers on our analog, super analog TV.
Dwarfus says also when you made streams of unboxing, I have seen many streams of the same thing, the NES console.
Oh. Well. Try and add a little original spin to it.
Maybe he just means that he's seen, I don't know.
He was saying that this is unoriginal.
No, I don't think that's what he was meaning. Dwarfus is the hype man.
Maybe
Joe's
saying,
World said no cheeseburger. Waits many hour after day.
Yeah. Cheeseburger's gonna be in my sloppy wet toupee.
No.
I'll be slopping it around with yogurt and cheese.
Stop it. I'm gonna have nightmares about this.
That's what you want to do with your toupee if you got to get one. You slather it up with sauce, various sauces, Jess.
No.
You could mix in Brut cologne, some Russian dressing. You know Russian dressing?
Joe's World said I died now. Died. And Mr. Dorfer says maybe they have seen your stream and they said I'm going to make a stream of the same. He's just saying he had also seen there was more people doing the same thing you were.
Who's Mr. Stream?
Mr. Dorfus. I said Mr. Dorfus.
You said Senior Stream.
No, I didn't see Senior Stream.
Yes, you
No,
did.
I did.
You
I've
said
never said Senior anything.
You said something. You
No.
said Senior Stream.
No. No, maybe they have seen your stream and they said I'm quoting Mr. Dorfus.
Who is he saying has Mr. Stream?
No. Seen.
He said maybe they have Senior Stream.
I hate your jokes.
Who has taken Senior Stream?
Senior stream is not
Give him
real.
back.
Stop.
He has a
Mr.
family.
Dorfus, you've broken Nick.
Senior Stream has a family and kids, and he needs to get home to them.
Well, thanks for coming around, everybody, and listening to the dad jokes.
All right.
I'm going to retire to sleep.
Tomorrow maybe we'll put this car together. And zoom it down. What?
He said you're making the joke that my dad does to my mom. It is. You are really telling dad jokes. See?
That's what you get around here.
Oh, everybody.
Well, thanks for hanging out, y'all.
Everybody get a good night of sleep.
Hope to finish this up tomorrow. So,
Good night.
keep an eye on your alerts. Everybody. Till next time. Take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Good night and bye-bye. Oh, good joke, Joe's World. I like that. See you guys.